Welcome back to Jay's Jeep and Classic Car channel. Today we are working on putting the accelerator boot on the accelerator pedal. Really just a cosmetic type thing. Trying to get it to look a little nicer, maybe function a little better, but definitely not an essential repair. Simply trying to make the Jeep a little better. So we're going to take the accelerator pedal off, or at least the linkage, put that boot on, and see what we got. So here's what the boot looks like. As you can see, it's nothing too fancy, but we're just going to put that on, and yeah, hopefully it's just one more step closer to having this thing all back together. Again, not an essential step, but yeah, whatever. I wanted to do it, so I'm going to put it on. So join me in the adventure of putting this on. We'll see what kind of trouble we can get into just putting this on. Alright, so looking at it, it may be as easy as just taking that pin out and getting in there and taking that out. So we're going to try to take that pin out. Like so. I'm going to put that in a safe place. So we don't lose it. And then we are going to try to push that out, which that came out really easy. And hopefully that pedal will rotate back in there. Alright, so we got it all free. And basically I think I just have to kind of put this in and work its way down. But it's all rusty, as you can kind of see. So we're going to hit that with a wire brush real quick. And maybe put a little paint on it, just to clean it up a little bit. And maybe smooth this out a little bit, and to help get that boot on there. It looks like we'll probably have to add some grease on here to have it slide in there. Alrighty, so just real quick, what we did to clean up that pedal. So we got our mask here. We don't want to be breathing a bunch of metal fumes as you knock it off. And so, as you can see, just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Hit it with a wire brush on a drill, just knocking off all that loose stuff. So now we're gonna I'm gonna hit it with the brush a little more, and then clean it up with some real quick paint. But I was also using a vacuum to keep that dust low as well. All right, so we got the fresh paint on there. Should probably let it dry overnight, but I'm not going to do that because I just want to get this done. So we are going to try, I put a little grease down in that hole, and we are attempting to get this over that. There it goes. There she goes. Like I said, it may be a mistake not letting this dry overnight, but as I said, I just kind of want to get this one done, and it's just kind of been hanging over my head a little bit. So we're going to push that on up there a little bit like it's supposed to be, and push that through the other side, and we're going to hook it back in there. There we go. Alright, so we just got to hook that connection back in there. Of course, that's probably easier said than done. But let's see what we got here. It looks like, yep, it's out. So I'm just going to try to get that back to the hole, like so. So it's back to the hole. And we got the cotter pin. Straighten that out a little bit before we put it back in, and that hose is just right in the way. Getting that cotter pin back in there. Try that. We're just going to push that down in there, like so. Spread it out a little bit. There we go. Alright, so there you have it, folks. That's how you get that boot on there. Hopefully that helps. Like I said, it's just a little step. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe, the like button, leave any comments you got below. And every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. And y'all take care. It's time for supper.